Have you ever felt that unexplainable chill before something happens? That quiet whisper within your soul that seems to know the story before it unfolds? What if I told you that there are signs written in the stars that hold a mysterious gift? The gift to see beyond the present moment, the gift to walk in two worlds at once, the gift to sense what has not yet happened but already breathes in the invisible fabric of time. Stay here with me, because what you are about to discover is not just astrology, and it is not just philosophy. It is a key, one that can open the door to your own hidden visions. There are people who live with an inner sight, a vision so sharp that it pierces through the veil of tomorrow. This is not fantasy. This is not coincidence. This is the sacred design of the universe, and those who are touched by it carry a fire within them, a rare compass that points not only to destiny, but also to transformation. You see, the future is not a faraway land. It is not a place we will one day walk into. The future is a current, flowing all around us, an invisible river of choices and energies. Some souls have the gift of feeling that current before others even notice it. They are visionaries, they are dreamers, they are protectors, and they are the ones who remind us that we are more than flesh and bone. We are spirits clothed in skin, carrying the memory of eternity. And now, we are going to step into a journey together. I want you to open your heart, to release doubt, and to allow yourself to feel. Because in this moment, you will not only hear about the signs that can see the future, you will also begin to awaken your own sleeping sight. This is not about fear. This is about trust. It is about knowing that the stars whisper secrets for those who are ready to listen. So, take a deep breath. Imagine yourself wrapped in a shield of light, safe, connected, chosen. Every word you are about to hear carries a vibration, and if you are listening right now, it is not by accident. The universe has brought you here, and it has something to reveal to you. Before we step deeper into this path, write in the comments, "I am ready to awaken my vision." This simple act is not just a phrase, it is a declaration for your soul. The tone of this journey must feel like a sacred conversation, an intimate moment where words carry light and truth. So let us set the stage together. Imagine for a moment that you are standing under a vast night sky, the kind of sky that makes you feel small yet infinite at the same time. The stars stretch out endlessly, and as you gaze upward, you feel as though they are gazing back, speaking in a language older than time itself. That language is the rhythm of destiny, and tonight, we are learning how to listen to it. The future is not a fixed place you one day stumble upon. It is alive, like an ocean in constant motion. Each choice you make ripples across its waters, creating new directions, new possibilities, new realities. Yet, some souls are born with a unique sensitivity. They do not simply float in the current of time. They can feel its hidden tides. They can sense the waves before they crash upon the shore. These are the ones who live with eyes open to what others cannot see. Think about it this way. Have you ever met someone who seemed to know things before they happened? Someone who said words that later became reality? Someone who dreamed of something long before it arrived? These people are not ordinary dreamers. They are carriers of an ancient archetype, the archetype of prophecy. The archetype of prophecy has existed since the dawn of human consciousness. In every culture, across every land, there have been seers, oracles, and visionaries. They were the ones who guided kings, who protected their people, who foretold the storms and the blessings alike. They were not worshipped because of power, but because of their connection to something greater. They carried within them a sacred thread, weaving together the human and the divine. When we speak of the signs that can see the future, we are not only talking about astrology as a study of the heavens, we are also speaking of a spiritual lineage, an eternal pattern that shows up again and again. These signs hold within them fragments of this archetype. They carry the mantle of those ancient visionaries, and through them, the energy of prophecy continues to move through the world. This is not a gift to be taken lightly. Prophecy is not only about foretelling events, it is about deep vision, about understanding the undercurrents of life that others overlook. It is about standing between worlds, one foot in what is seen and one foot in what is unseen. Those who hold this archetype walk a sacred path because the truth they carry is not always easy to bear. It can be heavy, it can be misunderstood, and yet it is always powerful. Setting this tone, we must recognize that what lies ahead is not mere curiosity. It is a remembrance. It is the recognition that we are part of something vast and eternal. Some among us are chosen to glimpse beyond the veil, and when they do, they remind the rest of us that destiny is alive and the future is already whispering in the present. Let us begin with the first sign that carries the sacred ability to see beyond the present moment: Pisces. Pisces is often called the dreamer of the zodiac, but that word alone does not capture the depth of their vision. To understand Pisces, you must imagine an endless ocean at night, waves shimmering under the moonlight, holding secrets in their depths. Pisces is not afraid to swim into those waters, for they belong to both the earthly world and the unseen one. They are born with a natural bridge between what is and what will be. Pisces carries within them an ancient memory, an intuition so sharp it feels like a soft whisper guiding them. While others only sense what is in front of their eyes, Pisces can feel the pulse of what has not yet arrived. Their dreams are not simple illusions of the mind. They are prophecies clothed in symbols. Many Pisceans have experienced dreams that later unfolded in reality, or sudden feelings that warned them of what was about to come. To live as Pisces is to live in a constant dialogue with the future, as if the soul itself is a messenger of the divine. This gift can feel like a blessing, but also a heavy responsibility. Imagine carrying the weight of knowing, seeing the patterns in people's lives, recognizing the tides of change long before they appear. For Pisces, this foresight can bring both comfort and sorrow. They can sense joy before it blooms, but they can also feel endings before they manifest. Yet this ability is never given without reason. It is entrusted to Pisces so that they can guide, protect, and remind others of the sacred current that flows beneath the surface of life. Pisces teaches us that time is not a straight line but a circle of echoes. They remind us that what is coming is often already here, vibrating just beyond the veil of sight. They live as natural mystics, and their sensitivity is not weakness but extraordinary strength. When Pisces trusts their visions and learns to walk with them instead of hiding from them, they become luminous guides. They help others navigate not only the storms of life, but also the opportunities waiting just around the corner. To honor Pisces is to honor the dreamer inside each of us, the part of the soul that knows we are more than logic, more than flesh, more than ordinary time. Pisces holds a mirror for humanity, showing us that we are spiritual beings moving through an eternal dream, and in that dream, the future already calls our name. The second sign that carries the gift of vision is Scorpio. Scorpio is not a casual dreamer or a gentle wanderer of the unseen. Scorpio is the deep diver, the one who enters the shadows without fear and emerges holding truths that others cannot even face. Their ability to see the future does not come through soft whispers alone. It comes through piercing insight. Scorpio feels the pulse of destiny in their veins. They can recognize endings before they arrive, transformations before they begin, and revelations before they are spoken aloud. To understand Scorpio, imagine standing before a fire that burns in the darkness. It is not a fire that destroys for the sake of destruction, but one that clears the path for rebirth. Scorpio senses when the flames are coming, when the old must fall so that the new can rise. This is why they are often seen as mysterious or even intimidating. They carry knowledge that unsettles others, knowledge that reveals what is hidden beneath the surface. Yet, their vision is not meant to create fear. It is meant to bring truth and transformation. Scorpio is ruled by intensity, and that intensity sharpens their intuition into something nearly prophetic. They may feel a sudden certainty about a person, a relationship, or a situation, and later, events unfold exactly as they sensed. This is not a trick of coincidence. It is the natural flow of their connection with the unseen. For Scorpio, every ending is already a beginning, and they see the invisible thread connecting both. Their gift is not only to predict, but also to reveal the deeper purpose hidden inside what others call fate. Living with this sight is not easy. Scorpio often feels the weight of seeing too much, of knowing truths before others are ready to accept them. They may struggle with silence, keeping their vision hidden, or they may choose to speak and face disbelief. But when Scorpio embraces their gift, they become powerful guides. They can warn of storms before they strike, and they can point to the dawn that follows the night. Their foresight becomes not only a tool for survival, but a torch that lights the way for transformation. Scorpio reminds us that to see the future is not always to see comfort or peace, but to see truth. And truth, no matter how heavy, is what sets us free. They are the keepers of prophecy through transformation, the ones who know that life is an endless cycle of death and rebirth. In the depths of Scorpio's vision lies the courage to face what others deny, and in that courage, the power to walk into tomorrow with strength and unshakable faith. The third sign that carries the extraordinary vision of the future is Aquarius. Aquarius does not see the future in dreams alone, nor only in deep emotions, but through flashes of insight that come like lightning across the mind. They are visionaries who often live ahead of their time, walking a step into tomorrow while the rest of the world still struggles to understand today. For Aquarius, the unseen is not simply mystical, it is also intellectual, intuitive, and deeply connected to the collective energy of humanity. To imagine Aquarius, think of a storm in the sky where thunder roars and lightning strikes with sudden brilliance. That lightning is their mind, striking with ideas that reveal what is to come. They sense the evolution of culture, the rise of movements, the awakening of communities long before it becomes obvious to others. They are the architects of possibility, constantly pulling fragments of the future into the present. Where others see only confusion, Aquarius sees patterns. Where others feel fear, Aquarius feels the spark of innovation. Aquarius carries within them an unshakable connection to truth and progress. They sense shifts in society, in technology, and even in the spiritual currents that guide humanity forward. Many Aquarians feel different from those around them, as if they do not fully belong to this world. That sense of difference is not a flaw. It is the signature of their gift. They are tuned into frequencies that the majority cannot hear, receiving signals that whisper of what lies ahead. This prophetic ability can sometimes feel like isolation, because living in the future while standing in the present is not always easy. Others may not understand their visions, may even dismiss their ideas as unrealistic or impossible. Yet, history shows us again and again that the Aquarian soul is often right long before the world is ready to admit it. They are the dreamers who build reality, the visionaries who call forth revolutions, the thinkers who light the way into the unknown. Aquarius reminds us that to see the future is also to shape it. Their sight is not passive. It is an active power that challenges us to rise, to evolve, and to imagine what could be. They teach us that tomorrow does not simply happen. It is created through courage and clarity. In the heart of Aquarius lies the reminder that we are not only participants in destiny, we are its co-creators. This is the true strength of their vision, the ability to guide humanity toward a future that is brighter, freer, and filled with possibility. The fourth sign that holds the gift of foresight is Cancer. Cancer's vision is not born from dreams of distant realms, nor from flashes of intellectual lightning. Their sight comes from the heart, from the tides of emotion that flow through them as naturally as the moon moves the ocean. Cancer feels the future before it happens, not because they calculate it, but because they embody it. They are deeply attuned to the rhythms of the soul, to the silent whispers that pass from spirit to spirit. To picture Cancer, imagine the silver glow of the moon over calm waters. Beneath that glow, everything is reflected, not just what is present, but what is yet to come. Cancer's gift is this reflective power. They absorb the emotions of others, and in doing so, they sense where those emotions will lead. They know when a bond will deepen, when it will break, and when a shift is about to occur. Their prophecy is woven not in words, but in feelings that ring with undeniable truth. This gift is both tender and strong. Cancer often senses pain before it arrives, feeling the heaviness in the air long before others are aware. They also sense joy before it blossoms, the promise of light before the dawn is visible. Their sensitivity is a sacred instrument, allowing them to guide and protect those they love. Cancer's foresight is not abstract or detached. It is personal, rooted in empathy, and often focused on the people who matter most to them. Living with such a heart can be overwhelming, because to feel so deeply is to carry the emotions of others alongside their own. Yet this weight is part of their sacred role. Cancer does not shy away from protecting, nurturing, and offering wisdom when it is most needed. They stand as guardians of the emotional future, reminding us that love itself is prophetic. In their care, many find shelter from storms they did not even know were coming. Cancer teaches us that foresight does not always arrive in dramatic visions or striking revelations. Sometimes it comes as a quiet knowing, a gentle certainty that cannot be explained but must be trusted. Through Cancer, we learn that the heart can be an oracle, that intuition is not weakness but divine strength, and that to feel deeply is to stand close to the truth of tomorrow. To carry the ability to see what others cannot is both a gift and a responsibility. It is never given by accident, nor is it meant to be hidden in fear. Those who feel the stirrings of foresight know the burden of knowing too much. They may have felt isolated, misunderstood, or even doubted by those who could not comprehend their vision. And yet, the very fact that they were given such sight proves the trust the universe has placed in them. The gift is not only for them, it is for the healing and guiding of others, a light in places where shadows linger. There is a deep truth here. Seeing the future does not mean predicting every detail of life. It means feeling the rhythm beneath it all, the flow that connects one moment to another. It is an invitation to become a guardian of wisdom, someone who holds the map while others wander lost. The reflection of this gift shows us that life is not random. Every sign, every feeling, every vision arrives with a purpose. For those who hold this ability, their role is sacred. They become interpreters of destiny, protectors of paths, and reminders that we are part of something greater than ourselves. But a gift without integration can become a heavy weight. That is why the path of empowerment is essential. To integrate this vision is to stop questioning whether it is real and to begin walking in alignment with it. It means listening when the inner voice whispers, trusting when the dream feels too vivid to ignore, and acting when the intuition feels stronger than logic. Integration is the moment when the gift stops being a secret and becomes a tool for creation, for protection, and for transformation. Empowerment is not loud. It does not seek to dominate. It does not need to prove itself. True empowerment comes when you stand in the quiet confidence that what you see is sacred and what you feel is truth. To live empowered is to move without fear of disbelief, to speak when it is time, to guide when it is needed, and to honor the connection between your soul and the divine. It is to recognize that your gift is not a curse but a calling, one that has chosen you for a reason. When reflection leads to integration, and integration blossoms into empowerment, The one who sees the future no longer feels burdened. They feel chosen. They walk with grace, carrying the knowledge that their sight is a light meant to illuminate not only their own steps, but also the path of those who walk beside them. They become proof that prophecy is not something of the past, but a living force moving through human souls today. And in that realization, the gift transforms from weight into wonder, and from solitude into strength. Let these words echo in your spirit. The stars do not decide your fate. They awaken the future already alive within you. You are more than your past, more than your present, and far more than your doubts. You are a vessel of eternity, carrying light, carrying vision, carrying truth. Step forward with courage, because the path before you is not empty. It is alive with promise. Thank you for walking with me on this journey. If this message stirred something inside you, allow it to guide you into your own transformation. And when you are ready for more wisdom, more connection, and more truth, watch the other videos on this channel. They were created for you, to help you rise, to remind you that you are never alone, and that your path is filled with light.